Dear students, welcome to the online class. Yesterday already we have studied arithmetic progression. Now we will start about the sum. Already I told you, if there are n terms in a sequence, first term is a, second term is a plus b, third term is a plus 2b, and last term, that is a plus n minus 1 into d. So that the sum is first to last, the sum is essence is equal to n by 2 to a plus n minus 1 into d. Already we have studied this formula in order to find the sum if there are n terms in a sequence. So, basing this formula, we will solve so many different type of numericals. Suppose first problem is in a arithmetic progression a is equal to given to you 5, common difference is suppose 3, and you have to find yes 20. Suppose this is the question for you. So here you observe a is equal to given, common difference is also given, and how many terms are there? There are 20 terms. How many terms? 20 terms. If there are 20 terms, then we have to find out the sum for 20 terms. So we will use the formula essence is equal to n by 2 bracket start 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the sum formula in arithmetic progression. So now substitute the values in this formula. N value, n means number of terms, that is 20. So we will write 20 by 2. Then 2a. 2a means first term, 2 into 5 plus n minus 1. Value of n is 20. So you will write here 20 minus 1 into d. D means common difference. Common difference is given to you 3. So you will write here 3. So now you have to do the calculation. So now you see this is coming 10. Now 2 into 5, 10 plus 20 minus 1, that is 19 into 3, that is coming 57. So we got 10 into 57 plus 10, that is coming 67. So answer is 670. Answer is 670. So in this way we can do the numericals by putting this sum formula n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Suppose another question we may see. Calculate the sum. Calculate the sum of all two-digit numbers divisible by 2. Suppose this is the question. Calculate the sum of all two-digit numbers divisible by 2. So first we have to write the sequence. So see here, given two-digit numbers. So we will write the two-digit numbers. So we will find the sum. So for two-digit numbers. So two-digit numbers started from 10. So first we will notice whether 10 is divided by 2 or not, because already condition is divisible by 2. So already 10 is divided by 2. So we will write 10. 10 is the first number. Then second number will be 12. Similarly 14. Last number that is divisible by 2, and that should be two-digit number. If that is two-digit number, so we will write 98. We will write 98. So first number is 10, second number is 12, third number is 14, like that. So we can find the sum by two methods. That is either by Gauss rule, otherwise by formula. Suppose I will apply Gauss rule. If I will apply Gauss rule, see here, if 2 is common, ultimately it is coming what? 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 49. So that is coming what? If 2 is common, then 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 49. So I may write here which one is faster, that is A is faster with 5. What is the common difference? Common difference is 6 minus 5. Otherwise you may say 7 minus 6. So you will write here A is equal to 5. A is equal to 5 and common difference is equal to what? Common difference is 1. 7 minus 6, and then we can write 6 minus 5. What is the n? N means, what is n? N means number of terms. So now you see, starting from 5 and ending with 49. So how many terms are there? So we can say number of terms is 49 minus 5 plus 1. It means 45 terms. Suppose any doubt arises, why 1 is added? Now suppose I will ask you 2 to 5, how many terms? 2 to 5, how many terms? You are saying 5 minus 2 plus 1. It means 4 terms. Like that, starting is 5, ending is 49. So number of terms is 45. So what do I write? Essence is equal to what is the formula? N by 2. Then 2 A plus n minus 1 into D. So now you may put the value A is equal to what? A is equal to 45. A is equal to what? 45. So you may write here 45 by 2. Then 2 into A means 5 plus n value here 45. So 45 minus 1, that is 44 into D means 1. So 44. Because n value 45 minus 1, that is 44 into D value also 1. So that is 44. So you are getting that 45 by 2 into 10 plus 44, it means 54. That is 27 you are getting. 45 into 27. So this is the result for 5 to 49, the total sum. But again 2 is multiplied. So we will write S is equal to 2 into 45 into 27. Because 2 is here. 2 is already multiplied. If 2 is multiplied, so we will write 2 and 5 to 49 result is coming. 45 into 9, 27. So that is result coming 90 into 27. So whatever the result will come, that will be the answer. So this way we can solve so many numericals. Suppose any question may come, sum of the 3 numbers in a AP, sum of the 3 numbers suppose question is like this, sum of the 3 numbers, sum of the 3 numbers in a AP is equal to 15 and product is 105. Suppose question is like this, sum of the 3 numbers in a AP is 15 and product is 105. So what are the 3 numbers? So how can we solve? In this case, it will be convenient, it will be easy for you if you consider the first term is A minus D. Remember, we are taking always first term is A, but in this case, when sum is given and the product is given, if we consider the first term is A minus D, second term is A and third term is A plus B, then what will happen? We can solve very easily. Why? Now because already given here sum is 15, so we may write here A minus D plus A plus D is equal to 15. So plus D minus D will be cancelled. So 3A value 15, A value will come 5. So remember what benefit we got here. If we are assuming the first term is A minus D, then what happened? Plus D minus D cancelled. We are getting directly the value of A. This is the convenient method, but we can also do by taking the first term A, second term A plus D, third term A plus 2D. We can solve the problem also, but it will be easier if we will assume the first number is A minus D, because plus D and minus D will be cancelled. Then what happened? Product is 105. So we will write A minus D into A plus D is equal to 105. So now substitute the value for A, that is 5 minus D into 5 plus D, that is 105. So what happened? This 5 minus d into 5 plus d. Let us say this is a minus b into a plus b. That is equal to a square minus b square. So you can say 5 minus d into 5 plus d. That is coming 25 minus d square. That will be 105 divided by 5. What is coming? 21 coming. So d square value coming 25 minus 21 4. D is coming plus minus 2. It means root over of 4. So already we got the value of a is equal to 5 and d value plus 2 or minus 2. So we can take if a is equal to 5 and d is equal to plus 2. So first term will be a value here what? A value 5 minus 2. So first term will come 3. Second term will a means 5 and third term a plus d. A plus d means 5 plus 2 7. So already we got the three values are 3, 5 and 7. Similar way you can take if a is equal to 5 and d is equal to minus 2 because root over is always plus minus 2. So if a is 5 and d is minus 2, then what happens? First term will come 7, second term will come 5, third term will come 3. So like this way we can solve. So dear children, you may write a question like this. You may write sum of the three numbers in a FP is 18. Sum of the three numbers